It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never crying. Girl, don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Arizona. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They go play action with Murray. He'll get this one out to Connor. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect him to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
And I don't think he got there wrapped up in the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
2-2. From the gun, it's Murray. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Trey Benson, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's the 2nd overall pick, Travis Hunter. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Greg Gordon. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10. They're on 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Sit.
Murray now off the bootleg. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Kyler Murray, touchdown Cardinals. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Take right open. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, where are you at?
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. Catch made right side by Thomas. That keeps him ahead of... schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Hey, Lion. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's the former Colorado Buff, Travis Hunter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, go. 11.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
13, Luke. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Jaguars.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
11. Darn, this is hot.
To throw is Lawrence. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger. Sink right. Go. Let's go. Hey, Tim. Here we go.
Lawrence now. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. That one. Sharp play, Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On 1st down, Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Jaguars on top. Greg and I back here in Glendale. After this, they go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this. Then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with that.
The work is out wide to Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Flush to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Murray will throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he's able to find the crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Play action now. It's Murray. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Shit. 2-2. Hot. Who you got? Green.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
On the return, it's Parker Washington. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Take right open. Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hot. Go, let's go. 30 left. Go. Hey, we got some.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And he just does get one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
Hey. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill.
Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This is 13 loose. 11 Agate. Sink right. Go.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Take right up. Hey, Dinter. 13 loop. Go, let's go.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
They'll run with Connor. He's to the 10. And he'll take this one in. James Conner. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his third touchdown on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Cardinals 21, Jaguars 14.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. Lawrence now to throw on first down. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
The Jaguars first down.
11 Agate.
A gain of 12.
Take right open.
And the Jaguars first down.
Throwing is Lawrence. Right back to Hunter.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now second down throw for Lawrence. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
third down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. So 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, go, let's go. Hey, tomato. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Lawrence now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is third and 10.
30 left, 13 loose. Look, same right.
Now Lawrence. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
26 yards.
Easy, hey, danger.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Hey, kill. 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
The Cardinals.
Ralph. Hey, Soko.
Now here's Lawrence. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on second and 4. Out of the gun, it's Murray. On the run to the right. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. Now it's going to be third down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's taken in, and he's going to have the Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
10 yards on the play.
Throwing again is Murray. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Again, it's Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Murray's going to throw again. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Red. 30. Hey, danger. Done. Go.
On first and 10, Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bayshore Chutin.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's second and 5.
Hey, Lion. Focus, hot.
They put Strange in motion. Lawrence. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up being complete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Take right open. 11. Take right.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the receivers do off the line.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
On 1st down, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. So a big one there to start the drive. That gains an even 60 yards.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he will score! Tyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Washington now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On 1st down, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So you take a look at the clock. In this point in the 3rd quarter, you find yourself down. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily desperation time. You're going to have a couple more possessions left, but that throw there felt kind of like a desperation throw. So don't force it. Just continue to sustain possession and just make sure at the end of this drive, you come away with points.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Out to his right. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Lawrence now. That's complete to ETN. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
On the red. Stop.
Lawrence. This one caught by Patrick. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Hey, tomato. 11, Agate.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is caught. What a throw. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
22.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to rap.
Here's Connor now, running to start this 4th quarter. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Now Murray keeping it himself. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
Headed left, buying time. Back left side, tight end McBride. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Moving left, and he's into the end zone yet again. Kyler Murray, touchdown Cardinals. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead,
that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Washington now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Lawrence now to throw on first down. That'll be complete to Tootin. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They put Strange in motion. Mullins to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Second down, Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On first down, the drive begins with Connor. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. He's a yard short of that first down.
Brings up second and yard.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 1. Plan. It's Murray. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That one good for 26 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the give. This is Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line for the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. He doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get first down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to Conley. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. That one is complete to McBride. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. Got a late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort, come away with the victory.